Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Brooks, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Brooks' ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he'll keep the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand, which will leave the left hand free to give the correction. The correction, if needed, is just a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You're going to want to keep that collar high up behind Brooks' ears, and that will give you the most control over him. You'll notice that Brooks is seated nicely on Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we will demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Brooks heel. You'll notice that he's been trained to walk nicely on your left at your pace, so there should be no lagging behind or pulling forward, and incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop walking, Brooks should be seated nicely on your left, waiting for his next command. Very good job. The next command we'll show you is the stay command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. You're going to want to make his sit stays relatively short in the beginning. Now he did get up, so Fred told him no. Build up his ability to stay for longer periods of time. When Fred returns back, he's going to walk all the way around, and Brooks should remain seated until he receives praise or another command. Very good job. And we'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. It's important to praise him, keep him motivated and interested in the training. This is a great mental workout for him, but he should enjoy the process and stay focused and motivated. Nice automatic sit. Fred's going to leave him in another stay. And this time, instead of returning back, Fred will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command is Brooks come, and he's been trained to come in and sit nicely right in front of you. And then Fred will have him return back around to the left side, back to heel position, and he will show you that recall or the come command one more time. The command is Brooks stay, and use the, or excuse me, you don't say his name, you just say stay with your open flat of your left palm. Now Fred's going to call him in, and the command is Brooks come. You only want to use his name when you say Brooks heel or Brooks come. All the other commands are stationary commands, and you only say the word. Very good job. The next command that we'll show you once Fred and Brooks have a second to set up for that is down from a heel position. Again, it's a stationary command, so we're not going to use his name. You're just going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to down. Perfectly done. He did get up there, so Fred told him no and repeated the command. When Fred returns back to Brooks, he's going to walk all the way around him, back to heel position. Brooks should remain lying down. Very good job. Whenever you give Brooks a command, it's always important to follow through. If he doesn't do it correctly, just start over. You don't have to get impatient with him. Just repeat the command. Left hand straight down towards the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. And this time, instead of returning back to Brooks, Fred will call him in. The command is Brooks come. He gets up, sits nicely right in front, very good job, and then back around to the left side, back to heel position. Very good job. As you can see, we're doing this video outside with lots of distractions, and Brooks is doing a great job. Even with the big trucks passing by, he's made very minimal mistakes, so that's great. The next command we're going to show you, he anticipated that Fred was going to give him the down command, so Fred just tugged him up back into a sit position. And this time Fred will give him the down command from the end of the training leash. This is our down from a distance command. Very good job. These are all the formal obedience commands that Brooks has learned while he's been away at school. He's come a long way since he first arrived here. It's been a pleasure having him. We ask that you keep us posted on how he's doing once he's back home with you. Schedule a follow-up lesson if need be. And we thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainers.